Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Siren Frost, and let's finish up the deck profile weekly video. And once again, like I said in my last video, we're doing the Stoicheia Flagship Dragon budget series. The B series here. Now, listen you guys, I'll have to be 100% honest with you. This deck reminds me so much of Aqua Force. And back in the day, I used to hate Aqua Force so much with a fiery passion. And that's not a lie. That's not bullshitting you. I'm not gonna cut the bullshit on that one. So, but this hits home because Aqua Force and I just don't get along. And now in the V series, I have Valios. I'm gonna have Tetra Drive Dragon. I have an Aqua Force deck. It's just not one of the best ones, but it's just something that you basically have to do for right now. So it's not bad. But now I have in the Overdress series the Stoicheia version of Aqua Force. So, and it does have the same decent mechanics, I think, remembering, is that the number of attacks it goes through, or number of battles it goes through, you activate certain abilities. So, yeah. I think, let's just say, I'm just going to shut my little mouth, and let's get on the damn video. So, for the ride line, of course, we're going to do Officer Cadet Charicles, or Charles. I don't know if the C is silent in this one, but Charicles? Charicles? I don't know. You guys can help me pronounce that name if it's possible. Grade 1 we have Inroad Shooter. Grade 2 we have Ascendance Assault. And then Grade 3 we have Flagship Dragon, Flagburg Dragon. Flagburg is kind of like, reminds me of Barrel Magnus. It's just the way it's set up. So I'm just going to read you his effect before we continue. So it's a Vanguard school. Why did I talk about school for some reason? I'm 33 for God's sakes. I shouldn't even be thinking about school right now. I mean, people say I should focus on school, but fuck them. Anyways, its skill is when this unit attacks a Vanguard, Counterblast 1 and perform all of the following effects according to the number of attacks you made this turn. 3 more attacks, you draw a card. 4 more attacks, your opponent chooses 2 rear guards and retire them. 5 more rear guards, and to the end of that battle, this unit gets 10,000 power, and when your opponent would call cards from their hand or to the Guardian Circle, they must call 3 or more at the same time. So that's why it's like saying, skull fuck your opponent, pretty much. With its 4 giant mechanical guns. God, and I thought Eugene had more guns. God damn. Okay. On a side note, this card, this artwork right now, let alone, it reminds me so much of the Blue Storm Dragon Maelstrom. The one card who I fucking hate, and now I'm starting to like a little bit. But this is like his descendant in the mid-future for 3,000 years later, while Maelstrom is dead and buried underneath the water, sleeping, or where the fuck he may be. I don't know. We'll probably see him again in the future, but for right now, it's the new generation's turn to have a moment for a change. Now, like I said, with Gravinia, much like Gravinia Norlinger, I believe Flagship Dragon can do a rainbow trigger lineup, just because you have also front row rear guard as well. So front triggers to me is also an essential up to the number of attacks you can do, and you know the effects. The more attacks you make, the more chances you can activate certain effects from one of the units. So, brain finally worked for a change. Okay, so we are using some Grand Blue related cards, and a little bit Neo Nectar, but it's only because Stoicheia doesn't give a shit about the clans anymore. They care about nations, so it's a free game world, pretty much. I almost said gay for some reason. Don't quote me on that one. Alright, so we got 4 copies of Elegy Pixy. And this is almost the same variant build as the unknown player from the episode where Haruka beat it and burned her banner, pretty much. Okay, so 4 heals, 3 draws, which is Serene, Maiden, and Lena. And then 4 crits, we're playing 4 Abyss Temptations. 4 copies of Grudgeful Hatchet for the front triggers. I think personally the other trigger, the Aggress one, is like 20k shield. That card would have been amazing in this deck as well. And believe it or not, it's still damn good. But of course, this is a build variant. This is a budget for people who cannot always afford those kind of cards. So, again, you can mix and match any cards you want. Don't let me stop you from making your own possibilities. So yeah, 4 fronts, 4 draws, 3 draws, 4 draws, 4, oh my god. This is like bloopers in my own video, but you know, it wouldn't be my video if I didn't do any bloopers. 4 heals, 4 crits, 4 fronts, and 3 draws. And of course, you got your over trigger, the Olbaria, which is generically part of, well, the deck, of course, if any budget series. Because if you look at the over triggers of the main nations, they're spiking up in price a little too heavy. There's like complete guards, heals, fronts, draws, criticals, you know, all the whole shebang. They're raised up in price like a mother cracker jack. So that's kind of why we're going through more of a budget series to see what everybody else likes. You guys are more than welcome to send me your deck list if you guys find any of these videos very helpful, or what your thoughts on a certain nation or a deck itself. You know, I'm open for any comments or any ideas. And you guys let me know your experiences in any of the decks that you've chosen out of these videos, and let's get some of them talking going on too. So yeah, that is the grade 0 lineup. For grade 1s, well, this is not even kind of funny right now, but we are using 16 grade 1s in this deck. Because, you know, you can be very open if you really think about it. It doesn't really come down, you don't need too many grade 3s. Your main one should just be Flagship Dragon, per se. You know, that's just me. But grade 2s and grade 1s will make the deck more faster and speed the process up a little bit. And it's called Aqua Rush, so to speak. A new technique. It's called the Aqua Rush. So that's what happens with Tidal Assaults. It's just about the rushing, and you know what? Fuck Tidal Assault. No one cares about that card. Now, for grade 1s, we're playing the High Rate Burst Dragon. So 4 copies of this little guy. Main reason why, when this unit is placed on rearguard, if your Vanguard is a Flagburg Dragon, choose one of your other rearguards, and until the end of turn, that unit gets its skill. When this unit attacks, if it's the first battle of this turn, Counter Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1, and stand this unit. So, you can have as many copies of these cards, but I think in the first round you may want to play 2, because, or, you know, maybe a few kind of things here and there. Shit. I'm kind of brain dead, but you know what? We're going through this. So, with these cards, you can choose one of your rear guards, or Vanguard, not Vanguard, rear guards in your front row, and they get the number of attacks. So, this shouldn't be a big enough problem, so to speak. But only, and I mean only, it's the first battle of the turn. Only for that reason alone. Next one, we're playing 4 copies of Prize Tridant. This card became actually a promo holo version in the promo series. I need to get some of those promo cards, by the way, but I've been so busy trying to get my car fixed. I've been so busy with adulting. Being an adult fucking sucks. No offense, but it just fucking sucks. But I chose him because when your other units attack, if it is the 5th battle of the turn, put this unit in your soul and countercharge 1 card. So that's just its main effect. You can still use it for boosting, like whatever tickles the pickle, I guess. And then of course we got the 4 complete guards from the start deck. Hopeful Maiden, Alejandra. So 4 of her. And we have 4 copies of Spiritual Body Condensation. Now I know people will kill me in the comment section or slay me to the ground or cut my head off if I did not play this order card at all. I know some of you guys are thinking it. Don't think it. Please, you're going to scare the shit out of me. So basically what this order card does is a good one. Not saying it's bad, but I'm saying it's, you know, it's a needed card for some decks. Play this with a Soul Blast 1. That's all it comes with the cost. Choose a card with a grade equal to or less than your Vanguard from your drop and call it to rearguard. And it gets 5,000 power in the end of turn. So there you go. that is the grade 1 lineup for me personally. It was a very difficult choice to find some cards, but I hope it did kind of help a lot. Okay, so for grade 2, I am playing 11 grade 2s in this deck. So I think that's a reasonable kind of choice, so to speak. I think it is. So we got 3 copies of, Ascending Assault. What he basically does is you may reveal a Flagship Dragon, Flagburg Dragon, or Inroad shooter from your hand for this cost. When this unit is rode upon, Soul Blast 1 other than this card, and call this card to rear guard. Rear guard ability 1 turn only. When your other rear guard attacks a Vanguard, if your Vanguard is Flagburg Dragon, Counter Blast 1 and stand this unit. So it's about the amount of rear guards that it stands, so that's standard for any Alpha Force deck, so to speak. Then, for the next card, we have Aggress Blue Dragon, another Flagship Dragon support card. Came out from set 4, I believe. No, set 3. I'm sorry. At the end of the battle, this unit attack a rear guard. If your Vanguard is Flagburg Dragon, Soul Blast 1 and stand this unit. So you gotta watch out for the number of Counter Blasts and Soul Blasts for each of the rear guards that have the power to stand. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Sorry if that was a bit of a no-brainer, but yeah. That's just me. Then, for our last grade 2, we're playing 4 copies of Heavy Strike Brave Shooter. So for these, and the reason why I chose him, again, a Flagburg Dragon unit. When this unit attacks, if your Vanguard is Flagburg Dragon, this unit gets 5,000 power in the attack. So, there you go. So that's 11 grade 2s in the deck. Now, I gotta quote something here for a second because I just realized something. So, let me check. Okay, so I got a full 50. Okay, I just had to double check that for a second because I was under the impression I might have lost a few cards. But yeah, that was, anyways, that was a grade 2 lineup. And now for grade 3, this is all you kind of need for grade 3. This is kind of pretty much standard. 3 Flagburg Dragons. That's pretty much all it. I know there's more new support coming up for Flagburg Dragon. And unfortunately, I did not actually include that one card because it was kind of grossly overpriced at the time. So I just didn't include it in this deck. But it is a good card to have if you're competitive. But right now this is just for fun. So, yeah. So to speak, that's all you need. It's just 3 Flagburg Dragons in total in the deck. So 4. Anyways, you guys, that is the conclusion of Deck Profile Weekly video with your host, Siren Frost. And if you guys do so happen to enjoy these videos very much so, subscribe to my channel, thumb up for this channel, this video, the comment down below, let me know what you guys think. I love to hear you guys' suggestions and your thoughts. And I really do hope that these videos actually help out some of you players who are brand new or on a budget or something. I really do appreciate it, and I'm glad to actually help. So thanks again to Kingsville for giving me this other idea about doing budget series. So, yeah. I hope it just became a very helpful tool to give you guys an idea of what certain decks can do. Like I said, you guys, unfortunately, I won't be able to do Phantom Blaster Dragon's ride line because I had a friend who took off most of my Shao Paladin stuff, so he's now thinking of playing Phantom Blaster Dragon. So, but I may have enough for Dragonic Overlord. I gotta double check my stuff, but I will look into it some more. But anyways, you guys, that is the conclusion of Deck Profile Weekly for the video for two-parters. Like I said, I hope this actually helps. I hope you guys have a good day, make good choices, and be safe out there. I know the coronavirus is a very strong thing at this point, and monkeypox, which fucking ridiculous. And don't ever let a Karen chew your ass out unless she's asking for a beatdown. Anyways, I've been your faithful host, Siren Frost. You guys have a good night and be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!